night before, I'd go home and start to shiver a little bit, it started to get cold. I was like, I'll probably just need to go to bed and I'll be great tomorrow, but it just didn't happen that way.
We came in and I'm just like, what's wrong with him? You know, he's quiet, he's not saying anything, he's kind of just slumped over.
The trainer comes in and says, Dirk's sick. Huh? Sick? What do you got? They were like, we got the flu. Oh, I said, oh, no. Not right now. Not in this moment.
In my head, I was thinking, shoot, this might be the biggest game of my life. And I'm here sweating and shivering and frustrated.
Every basketball fan has either heard of or saw Jordan's flu game. But what if I was to tell you he wasn't suffering from the flu? That night, Jordan played 44 minutes, scored 38 points, grabbed 7 boards, had 5 assists, and 3 steals. As I said before, Jordan did not have the flu, but he did have a really bad case of food poisoning. Jordan's trainer at the time, Tim Grover, says here that they ordered a pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there were 5 men in the room, and Jordan was the only one who ate it because the other men had a bad feeling about it. In the last sentence, Grover also guarantees that Michael did indeed have food poisoning. Game 4 of the 2011 NBA Finals, the Heat are up 2-1. If the Mavs were to lose this game, they would go down 3-1 and be destined for certain elimination. This is an older Mavs team with Shawn Marion, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, and Dirk Nowitzki. This would be Dirk's last chance to ever win an NBA title. The big man from Germany was suffering from 102 fever at the time. Nowitzki was also playing through a torn tendon in one of his fingers. But the sharpshooting big man from Germany said, fuck that, I'm playing in the fucking game because I'm a fucking legend.
It is. Guess what day it is? Anybody? Champ. What day is it, champ?
It's game day.
What?
Dirk started off the game shooting 3 for 3 from the field in the first minute and a half, but for the next 34 minutes, he was ice cold. Dirk made just 1 field goal in the entire second quarter. But the Heat only led by 2 after the first half. Then, Nowitzki went on to miss his first 3 shots in the third quarter. Before the game, both Dwayne Wade and LeBron James were seen mocking Dirk Nowitzki because of his illness.
Oh, did y'all hear me cough? Think I'm sick. Hey, just weather, man. Weather.
This didn't really faze the big man because he was focused on one thing and one thing only. Dirk went on to score 10 of his 21 points in the fourth quarter, including this game-sealing layup with 14.9 left to go in the fourth quarter.
He can close this one out. Now checks the clock again before he begins his move. 12 to shoot. And there it is in the hands of Nowitzki, who's got about 102 fever. Haslam right up on him. Driving right and lays it in! Oh! Nowitzki doing it again here in the fourth quarter.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Looking. Chandler all over. Got the weight. It's off his hands. Into the backcourt. Got it to Miller. And he'll fire it up to the right sideline for 3. It's no good. The game is over. And this series is tied at 2 games.
Well, I just thought it was a little childish, a little ignorant. You know, I've been in this league for 13 years. I never faked an injury or an illness before. But you know, that's just, it happened. It's over to me. It's not going to add anything extra to me. This is the NBA Finals. If you need an extra motivation, you have a problem.
First of all, I wasn't fake coughing. I actually did cough. And when the camera's being right there, you know, we made a joke out of it because we knew you guys was going to blow it up. You know, did exactly what we knew. You know, we never said Dirk's name. I think he's not the only one in the world that can get sick or have a cough. So, you know, we just have fun with the cameras being right in our face about the blow up of the incident, and it held to be true. It blew it up.
Okay.
Well, he's one of the greatest ever. He wants the ball and he wants the responsibility of winning and losing the game. he did everything that he could possibly do.
I didn't really have a good night's rest, so it was just under the weather a little bit, but this is the finals. I mean, you got to go out there and compete.
Nowitzki. Schäfer gegen Nowitzki.
Nowitzki's inspiring performance in Game 4 propelled Dallas to a Game 5 victory to take a commanding 3-2 lead over the Heat. If Dirk doesn't get sick, Dallas might not win this title, which means one more ring for LeBron and D-Wade and the Heat, which means the Heat would three-peat and would change history forever, and Dirk would never have a title. In my opinion, I feel like Dirk's flu game is more impressive than Jordan's. One, because Jordan didn't even have the flu, Dirk actually did. Two, Jordan would have finished his career with 5 rings anyway. If Dirk was to lose this game, he would finish with none. But he didn't lose. He came up, he did his thing, he won the game. And Bleacher Report's Kevin Shea did a little piece on this and feel the same way I do. Both performances were definitely memorable and inspirational and admirable, but at the end of the day, Dirk's was more impressive because there's more on the line for him and